A picture-perfect afternoon for EA Sports College Football. EA Sports College Football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Maryland Terrapins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in with the Bruins head coach before the game. He knew all along that this new landscape in college football would be a challenge. That's why in the Big Ten, they were preparing all along for these West Coast teams to have to travel a long way. They've been putting some sports science research together to make sure their players have all of the information they need to perform at their best. We'll see if they can bring that to the field here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Terrapins. Ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Running inside. It's Knight. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Give to the running back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's a nice-looking run. That reminds me of Jonathan Franklin, Maurice Jones-Drew, Zach Charbonnet. In recent years, they've had a lot of ability at the running back position. How about this name, though? Little-known fact. The great Jackie Robinson also played running back for UCLA. You know he's smiling down from heaven watching that last carry.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Steps away. He's going to run it. Got the first down himself. They'll chase him out of bounds after a nice pickup on the play.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. That holding call backs him up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. There's a little room there. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Makes the grab. It's Ellis. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. There he goes. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Bruins!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Terrapins offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And now here comes Malik Washington, coming off a 400-yard, 3-touchdown outing in his last appearance. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Headed for the corner, it's Williams. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Well, that changed things a bit after the penalty. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. The run inside. It's Cox. Breaks into the open. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Third down in the gun, Iamaleava. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The give on the counter. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Washington. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Iamaleava from the gun on third down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Catches it at the 15. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Washington. Gonna take a shot. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
On third down, he drops to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Leaves it with the running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Scanning the field, it's Washington. Using his legs to buy some time. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Bringing the heat. Flips it out to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. And the Terrapins line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a 3rd down and goal situation.
They're setting up the screen. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Iamaleava. Caught over the middle. It's Ellis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack.
Could be an alley. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. To the air, it's Washington. It's complete to the right. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense.
Turning it on. No, he got loose. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The short hands, it's Howard. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Webb. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Zings it complete to the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Complete downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's looking to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Maryland! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the UCLA sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Throwing, Imaliava. Going over the top. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense.
Makes the grab in their space.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to throw, it's Washington. Makes the catch.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The sure hands, it's Durham. Maryland uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Bruins call timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Kick is in the air. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Here's Imaliava to throw. Finds his tight end. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. That's reeled in, it's Knight. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. 3rd and inches, and we'll have to wait for it as a timeout is called. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They're working that left side. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Nico Iamaleava throwing again. Got his man on the right. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy...
He'll take a shot. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now. With Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Washington. Rushes on him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Got the quick completion. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Running inside. It's Knight. There's a crease. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The officials stop play as they come out to tend to this injured Bruin. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Cox. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Iamaleava finds the tight end. There he goes. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive.
What a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to take off. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. The give on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They'll send the back in motion. Play fake. Nico Iamaleava got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
The Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run it. It's Thomas. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays.
Got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. And the Bruins will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
Went right back to him, and again he is denied. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Saying in the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Bruins! kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A quick pass to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Off the play fake. Got it. At the 35, he's open. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Back to pass, it's Washington. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Terrapins! The Terps respond. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Marches ahead. He is denied. No good on the 2-point try, and the lead remains at 5. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on?
There's some room. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And this offense has really done a nice...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Working that left side. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this is why you consistently run the football, a steady diet, because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. That ball is caught. One hand grab. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They just keep firing. Touchdown, Maryland! Fired in from the red zone for the score. The Terps respond.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
On the run from inside his own 5. Almost a little bit more on that return. He's chased out of bounds at the 30 in good starting position for this offense. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cox. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Making side adjustments here. They'll go to the counter. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Here's the pressure. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Bruins send out the punt unit. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. This offense trying to keep the momentum going. They scored the last time they had it. The defense got it back for them, and now a chance to take the lead. Grabbed over the middle. It's Howard.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced a punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
And the Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Washington. Here's a heat. And they're not on the same page there. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. They'll try to get it through the air. Here comes the heat. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
Trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on first down. He's got it. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Receiver screen. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty. Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. Boy, at this stage of the game, when every snap and every yard counts, that penalty is costly. It's third and long. To throw, it's Washington. Pocket breaking down. Finds his man open. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Maryland uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Just keep slinging it. Get it out on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And this is a big-time moment for this offense. So who are you going to give the ball? The guy you trust, the guy who's been doing it all game. You know he can deliver. They got so much confidence in this young man, and he's proven why today. Let's see how he finishes.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. Has it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. Touchdown, Terrapins! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Critical juncture of the game late, and you're trying to find your best one-on-one matchup to take advantage of. Of course, it's the tight end. With his size, his wingspan, and his athleticism, really good decision by the quarterback at a crucial juncture in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Throwing, Iamaleava escapes the pressure going right. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Complete. Makes a man miss. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first.
UCLA.
And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And that's how you take care of one of the faster quarterbacks in college football. You don't even give him a chance to scramble. That defense was all over him. They had multiple guys win their one-on-ones. They got into the backfield and brought him down for a sack inside the pocket.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Going to try to get it himself. Takes it out of bounds, and there are 12 seconds remaining to finish this drive.
And how about the quarterback coming up big late in this ball game? You got to have him. Nothing open, takes off, scrambles, does it himself, and makes the heads-up play to get out of bounds.
He wants to change this route. Iamaleava unleashes one. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it down the field.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. And this field goal would be etched in the memory of their fans forever if he could knock it through from here. No good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.